Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is back to reality this week. We are home from holiday and got the holiday blues a little bit, which I'm quite surprised about because I thought I would be really happy to come back home, and I am happy to be back home, but I don't know, I just really miss like the camp. Well, I wasn't camping properly, but I miss the camping and being outside and being with everybody, and yeah, so anyway, we're back. This morning my dad and I took Alfie to the vets because they do like a 6-month check just to make sure that he's doing alright. So we took him for that. He was absolutely fine. He has lost 5 kilos, which they were really pleased with because he's been on a bit of a diet because he was just getting a little bit too big. But yeah, the vet was like really surprised. We like weighed him and they were like, oh no, that can't be right, do it again, like he can't be that low. So we did it again and it came back exactly the same, and she was like, oh my gosh, she was like, he's lost like 5 kilos in 6 months. So yeah, she was really happy with that, and he is absolutely fine. He had his nails done, and she checked him all over, and yeah, he's all good. So yeah, I'm back now and I'm going to do some filming because I don't have any pre-recorded videos to go up this week. So I want to try and film 2 videos, so that I've got one for this week and one for next week. So yeah, I've got my makeup on, sorted myself out, and I'm going to try and get at least one filmed. I've got a phone appointment with my GP at lunchtime, so in roughly an hour, which I'm not 100% sure what it's about. I had a phone call from the surgery last week, the week before, saying that they'd had a letter from the mental health team and that they wanted me to make a phone appointment with the GP. So I'm not quite sure what it's going to be to talk about because we'd already discussed my medication and she was just going to prescribe the like different doses when the letter came through. So yeah, kind of intrigued to see what she wants to talk about. But yeah, apart from that, I do not have anything on today, so I just want to try and get these videos filmed, possibly start editing and see how I get on. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that and I will speak to you in a bit. Right, so I'm still trying to film my first video and it is now 3 o'clock. I started filming it and then I stopped because I was meant to be getting a phone call from my GP at about 12:30. So I thought I need to stop because if the phone rings, obviously I need to answer it. And I waited and I waited and the phone didn't ring, so I was like, fine, I will get my lunch and, you know, then I can have the phone and I'll answer it if I need to answer it. And so I ate my lunch and still hadn't heard anything, and then it got to about 2:30 and she rang. So 2 hours late, which was slightly frustrating. I mean, kind of good job that I wasn't like going out or doing something else, but yeah, she rang eventually and then she was like, I'm not actually sure why I'm ringing you. So I was like, well, I don't know, I got told, I got a phone call from the doctors saying that you wanted to make an appointment to speak to me. So anyway, it's just been a bit of a mess. But we sorted some stuff out, so it was worth it in the end. So yeah, I've had my breakfast, I've had my lunch, and now I'm going to come up and I just need to finish filming this first video. I'm nearly there, it's just a couple more points that I need to say, and then I will get the second video filmed and then I can give up. So yeah, I'm going to finish this one first. Can I cry now? So I ended up waiting for a while because one neighbour was cutting their grass and it was making quite a lot of noise, so I didn't want to film while they were doing that. Managed to finish my first video, got changed, started filming this video, and now another neighbour has decided to start cutting their grass. And like, obviously people have to cut their grass, but it always seems to be on the day that I want to film, and no matter which day I choose, it just seems to be grass cutting day for some reason. So yeah, I've had to turn the camera off and now I've got to wait for them to finish cutting their grass, which is just frustrating because I just want to get on. I'm like halfway through this video and I just want to finish it now because I'm fed up. I've been filming all day on and off, and yeah, I just why do people have to cut their grass every time I want to film? I honestly think that they get told, it's like, right, Jenny's filming today, get your lawnmowers out, get your chainsaws out, get your grass trimmers out, everyone make as much noise as possible because Jenny wants to film. Obviously I know that's not the case, but it just feels like that way sometimes. I feel a bit cold. I managed to finish my filming in the end, and then I fell asleep on the sofa for quite a while, so I've just woken up. I'm definitely recovering from the holiday last week. Yesterday I slept quite a lot of the day, and today I've done pretty well today. I've got my like filming done and stuff, but then I just kind of like hit a wall and I was like, oh, I can't do anything else, I need to sleep. So yeah, I feel a bit now because I've just woken up, but I definitely needed that sleep. And now I'm just going to have my 40 sip and watch Hollyoaks. Good morning. I am feeling pretty tired today. I've slept a lot of the morning and I'm still feeling a bit rough, to be honest. Haven't really got much on today, apart from this evening when we're going out, which I'll tell you more about a bit later. But yeah, for now I am going to go and try and edit one of the videos that I filmed yesterday, and try and get that up. So that's the job for the morning. Hello. It's this little man's birthday today. He's 10, aren't you? Can't believe we've had you for nearly 10 years. Becoming an old gentleman, aren't you, darling? And did we give you any cards? No, we didn't.
Any presents?
Any presents? No. He's always getting cuddles and presents and love. And he's gone. Hello. Have you said happy birthday to Alfie? Have you said happy birthday to Alfie? No, don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Would I do that?
Hello. Do you like my slippers? Sorry that I've been a bit quiet today. I've just mainly been, well, sleeping this morning and then editing my video and getting that up today. I've just edited some pictures for a blog post, so I might start writing the blog post now and then hopefully finish it tomorrow or something. But yeah, I think I've also trapped a nerve or something in my neck because when I move it in certain ways, it's really painful. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Anyway, we are going out shortly. So it's me, my mum, my dad, Richard and Lisa. And we're going to a local pub. And basically they put on, like, I think it's once a year because it happened last summer as well. They put on, like, I think they call it Shakespeare in the Garden. So last year my mum and dad went and they did A Midsummer Night's Dream, and basically you sit in the pub garden, have a meal and you watch this, what would you call it, like group of actors. There must be I'm sure there's a word for it, but yeah, a group of actors act out Shakespeare like in the pub garden. And my mum and dad went last year, as I said, and they said it was really good. It's quite like informal and kind of how Shakespeare was meant to be, apparently. So this year us lot are going as well. The weather's nice at the moment, thankfully, but I don't know, apparently last year they provided blankets, so I'm hoping they do the same because it's going to get chilly like as the night goes on. This year they are doing, what's it called? Merry Wives of Windsor. My Shakespeare knowledge is not that great. I can name about 3 or 4 like plays and then that's it. I think it's called Merry Wives of Windsor, so it's not a play that I know. But yeah, we're going to go along, have a bit of dinner and watch the play. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to film any of it or not because of copyright, I'm sure we'll get told. But if not, I'll let you know like how it went and what we thought of it.
cows and deer. And when he gets to drinking, he will sing for all to hear. We're gonna be merry, merry, everybody be merry. Down your cup and fill her up, keep drinking till you're sure. You're gonna be merry, merry, everybody be merry. If the cup is empty, there's plenty more. Keep drinking till you're on the floor.
And I have a very tiny penis. Oh, right.
It's our daughter.
Oh, but she's carrying the wine. Where is she? Oh.
Taking a very long time.
Oh. Now, daughter, take the wine within. We shall dine inside.
Seriously, I got change for this.
Why?
I'd rather have 40 shillings. I had my book of songs and sonnets here. Give me that. There's supposed to be somebody on stage, like a serving man or something. Where is Simple? Oh, how now, Simple? I must wait upon myself. What the bloody hell are you wearing?
Oh. The actor playing me now can't play me later. So I've got a silly costume on so you always know it's me. Simple. Simple. Who am I? Simple, you got it.
That's what's going down, down in Windsor. Way down, down in Windsor. That's what's going down in Windsor town.
Meanwhile, the race is raging for the hand of young and page in marriage between two lords and a doctor who's friend of a Welsh priest sent a letter on behalf of rich Lord Slender. So the doctor challenges the priest in revenge.
On guard!
I am undone. The fat knight is here. Why then, you are utterly shamed and he's but a dead man. What a woman are you? Away with him, away with him. Better shame than murder. Oh, what shall we do with him? How should we bestow him? Should we put him in the basket again?
No. I'll come no more in the basket. May I not go out ere he comes?
Alas, three of Master Ford's brothers watched the door with pistols that none may issue out. Otherwise you might slip out ere he came. But what makes you here?
What shall I do? I'll creep up the chimney.
Oh, there they used to discharge their birding pieces. Why not creep into the audience?
Well, they smell worse than the laundry.
Hurry up, fuck up.
Where is that beige? Unbeige! Come with me!
What do you mean?
What do I went yonder at Eton to marry Mistress Anne, but it was not Anne, but this alarmingly handsome young man.
Is he winking at you?
He is winking at me. Oh, but had I not been in the church, I would have swinged him, or he would have swinged me.
We're back home. I am just trying to warm up a bit because I can't feel my feet currently. But yeah, it was really good. It took me a bit of like getting my head around trying to follow it because it's not a play that I know, and obviously they're speaking in Shakespearean language, so I was trying to like follow it. But no, it was really funny. They kept kind of like, oh, like if they've got their lines, they'd just like start talking to us, and they'd like put little bits in and get people out of the audience, and yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. We did get rained on right at the beginning, which it's just a typical English pub garden thing, isn't it? But they gave us like ponchos and we had blankets and stuff, so but apart from that it was absolutely fine, the weather the rest of the time. So yeah, home, need to put my pyjamas on and warm up. I've had my window open a bit today because it's been warmish, but this is what annoys me, and I'll show you. So this window here, on the other side there's like the garden, and then there's a wood, and because we have the trees I just get all these little like seeds blowing in onto my bed, and oh, it drives me mad, because then I need to go and find a hoover to try and hoover them up. And as soon as you've hoovered them up, you just seem to get more, and yeah, it just drives me insane. In other news, bed news, I suppose, I don't know, I'm kind of, I don't know, not happy with the bed situation. No, I like my bed, don't get me wrong, but I don't like this whole like mismatch of blankets. I mean, it's difficult because like this blanket, I find this blanket really useful in the summer, because I will just lie like on top of my bed and pop this little blanket over me. Maybe I need like a blanket box somewhere, I don't know. And I'm kind of umming and ahhing about like getting rid of this white throw, because it's just, I've had it for a long time and it's not massively nice anymore. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're nice in their own right, but it's just, the problem with this wallpaper is anything that you put with them, sorry, the light's just gone out again, because that's so bold, anything on my bed is just really difficult to kind of tie it all in. Yes, I still have Jaffa's bed. I really need to contact the person who said they would make it into a cushion for me. I just haven't got around to it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just having a bit of a like moment about my bed, but it does the job for now. Good morning. I'm up reasonably early today. I'm just about to head out for a blood test down at my GP. I haven't had a blood test for quite a while actually, and this is I'm really difficult to get blood out of, and there's one like HCA at the doctor's who is really good at it. But I'm not seeing her, I'm seeing somebody else, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they managed to get blood first time, because it's not much fun when they keep poking you and nothing comes out. And so yeah, gonna do that. And then this afternoon we're gonna go and see Emma and Maisie, because we haven't seen them for quite a while, and I can't believe Maisie is like a month old now. So I don't know where that's gone. But yeah, that is today's plans. So I'm just gonna go and get ready and head off to the doctor's. So I had my blood test and it went okay. She kind of got it, well, pretty much first time. She put the needle in and nothing was happening, and then she sort of moved it around a bit and eventually managed to get it out, so that was quite good. Came home and I fell asleep on the sofa, which was not what I had planned. I was going to go through some emails and stuff, but I just felt exhausted. So yeah, I've just woken up. I'm just cooking a bit of scrambled egg for lunch, and when I've had that, my mum and I are going to drive over to see my sister-in-law Emma and little Maisie, because we haven't seen them in a while. So I'm just going to get on with my lunch and then we can go and do that.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. You miss the ones you know. I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time.
We're back from seeing Emma and Maisie. Maisie has just changed so much. So she'll be a month old in a few days, a couple of days. And yeah, you just, I don't know, you don't realise how much she's changed until you kind of look at photos of when she was born and photos of her now. She's got the most amazing hair. So she's got dark hair and it's just like, it's crazy. It's just like, it's long but it's like sticky out and everything, and it's fantastic. It is lightening up a bit though, I think, like at the roots it's sort of turning more blonde. So I do wonder whether she will go blonde, because David and Emma are both blonde, so we'll see. But she was really, really dark when she was born. And yeah, it's definitely lighting up. But yeah, we had some nice cuddles, and I gave her bottle, and she's definitely more alert now. She's kind of opening her eyes a bit for longer and like looking around. She was kind of like looking towards like the window and the light and things like that. And Emma thinks she got a little smile out of her this morning as well, which she sent us a picture of, which was nice. And yeah, we just had a good chat with Emma and a catch up, and it was really nice. So we're home. I'm gonna have a little bit of tea or dinner, whatever you want to call it, and watch the telly. I'm just feeling tired at the moment. Like, all my body seems to want to do is sleep, which is frustrating because I've got so many things I want to get done. But I'm just really, really tired. Like, every time I sit down I can feel my eyes going, and yeah, it's not helpful. I mean, I have had my blood test this morning, so we'll see if that shows anything. I'm not kind of like holding out any hopes that it will give any answers as to why I'm so tired, but we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to put the telly on now and relax a bit, I think.
As a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Hello, sorry that I didn't really speak to you this morning. I was in a bit of a rush because I overslept and we had to leave by 7:45, so I was just like, just need to get on and go. But yeah, I've had a hospital appointment up in London. Excuse me. Do you mind? What do you want to do? Do you want to go and look out the window? Go on then. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I had a hospital appointment up in London at Denmark Hill, King's College, and it was with the respiratory physio again. It was a different person this time, and we just kind of like went through how I'd been getting on with my breathing exercises, and he was quite happy with how I'm doing. Suggested like some stuff that I can do like when I'm swimming to try and strengthen my legs a bit more, because apparently if you kind of strengthen your legs, that can help with your lungs. And also I need to do it anyway before my operation. So he said maybe like hold on to a float and do some like kicking and stuff. So I'm going to try doing that. I haven't got another appointment with them, but they've kind of left it open. So if I'm having problems or if I need some more advice, I can just ring up and get another appointment, which is quite good. Journey there was absolutely fine. Journey on the way back was a bit of a nightmare as usual. There's always, I don't think I've ever been on a train journey and not had some sort of accessibility problem. So we got back to Denmark Hill, and I can't book assistance for the journey home because I just don't know what train I'm going to get. You don't know how long your appointment's going to last. And usually it kind of works okay-ish. But yeah, we got to Denmark Hill and there was just nobody around. There was no, like in the ticket office, the thing was closed. There was nobody standing around like there usually is. The barriers were all open. So we went down to the platform to see if there was anyone on the platform, and there wasn't. And then the train came, and they don't have guards on those trains, so there was no one to get a ramp to help me onto the train. And a couple of passengers were like really helpful, and they were sort of like, oh, you know, what can we do? Like, you know, you can't just be left here on the platform. And one of them went and ended up speaking to the driver, but he wasn't particularly happy. He didn't really want to, well, technically it's not his job to help. He is the person that drives the train. But yeah, so he got a bit angry with this person that was trying to talk to him, and she then came back and she just said, oh, he's just shouted at me. And so she was like, well, I'm just going to stand in the doorway so that they can't like close the doors and so the train can't go. So she did that, and eventually the driver actually got out and came down and put the ramp up himself. Like, he wasn't happy about it, but he did it, which is slightly embarrassing when like you're having to get people, like members of the public, are having to like fight for you and it's like drawing more attention to me because I want to get on the train like everybody else. And yeah, then it ended up, because of all this, the train ended up getting delayed, and then the driver like made an announcement saying why the train had been delayed, and it was because there was nobody basically to help me, which, I don't know, it just draws more attention. And sorry about the noise, my dad's making a coffee. Just draws more attention to you, and it's not really what I want. I just want to be able to get on and off trains and not have to pre-book like 24 hours in advance, which is why, I don't know, that just showed me why there need to be guards on trains, and I think that's really important. I know it's a huge thing and there's been loads of strikes and stuff, and I firmly believe that there's, you know, guards should be on trains, because it just, yeah, if there isn't a guard there and there's no station staff, I can't get on and off a train. So yeah, that's my little rant on my soapbox. But yeah, after that it was absolutely fine, and we kind of got the rest of the journey home, and that was fine. So yeah, I'm home feeling a little bit like frazzled at the moment, and I'm very tired, so I'm just waiting for my lunch to finish cooking. So I'm gonna have that, and I'm just gonna chill out now. My dad and I are gonna go to the cinema a bit later on, and we're gonna go and finally watch Toy Story, which I'm really excited about because I've been wanting to see it for ages and just haven't had the chance. So yeah, I think the film's at 5:30, so I think I'm just gonna have a fairly quiet afternoon, trying to recover a bit from this morning, and then so that I've got enough energy to go and watch Toy Story later. I've had quite a quiet afternoon, just chilling out, written a bit more of a blog post, but apart from that, not done very much at all. And now we are going to head out to see Toy Story 4. I am so excited. It's ridiculous. But I've been wanting to see this ever since I knew it was coming out. I love the other Toy Story movies. I've heard really good things about this, so I've got high hopes. And yeah, I'm just really excited. Hello, what is it with you walking through my shots? So yeah, gonna head off now. We're going with my dad, and I will let you know what I think of it when I get home. I am back from Toy Story. It was really good. My dad and I were the only ones in the cinema, which I don't think I've ever had happen before. Like, I've been in cinemas that are very quiet, but not when it's literally just us. So that was fun. But yeah, really good film. I don't want to say too much about it because if you haven't seen it, I don't want to kind of spoil it. But yeah, I would say it was like just as good as the other ones. I felt a bit sad at the end. And yeah, I loved like some of the new characters. I absolutely adore Forky. He's really sweet. And yeah, I kind of left wondering whether there might be a spin-off at some point. So I know they've said that they won't be doing any more Toy Story movies, and I don't know, it's hard to give my views without spoiling it. So maybe if you haven't watched it, like fast forward a little bit through this next bit. But yeah, I did kind of wonder whether there might be some sort of spin-off at some point that's like called Bo and Woody or Woody and Bo or something like that. I don't know. That's just my thinking. So Disney, if you're watching and you do that, then let me know, because I came up with the idea. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so glad that we finally got to go and see it. So very happy. So now I just need to go and watch The Lion King, because that's out and I haven't seen that yet. They advertised the new Frozen 2 movie, which I'm super excited to go and see when that comes out. I think it's December though that comes out. And I saw that Downton Abbey, the film, is out in September, so I think Mum and I will be going to see that. And yeah, we're home now. I am absolutely shattered. It's been a long day, but yeah, a nice end to the day, so that was good. So I am going to get in my pyjamas. I'm going to go and make some toast because I haven't had anything to eat this evening, and I am probably going to go to sleep fairly soon. Hello, good afternoon. I am starting the video a little bit late today. I was actually up at a fairly decent time because we had someone coming to look at the rooms that we want to put some air conditioning in, which is one of my room, which would be great. So I had to be up, but then I had my breakfast and everything. They did their bit, and then I sat down when I got back up to my room, and I think I must have fallen asleep because my mum came up and she was like, "I thought you were going swimming," and I was like, that was the plan. So yes, I've just been swimming. Don't normally come on a Friday, and it was a lot busier. I don't know whether it's because it's the morning or what, but yeah, it was pretty busy. But I've had a nice swim, haven't been for a while, so it's quite nice to get back to it. And I'm going to go home now and have some lunch. I've got a quiet afternoon, don't really have any plans, which I'm quite glad about because I'm shattered. I don't know if David, Emma and Maisie might be coming over because they're going to a wedding like in our town, and then they're going to the evening thing, so I don't know whether they'll come to us like in between rather than heading back home. I don't know. So we might see them, but I've got editing and stuff that I need to get done, so I'm just going to kind of plod through it and see how I get on. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on camera, but just sitting eating my lunch and I was like, oh, is it raining? Looked out the window. Oh my god. It is literally like bouncing off the roads and the wind is blowing it along. It is absolutely crazy. And my mum and dad and David and Emma are at this wedding, and I kind of feel sorry for them because they're not going to get to take pictures outside if the weather's like this. This pigeon seems to be loving life in our bird bath. I just looked out the window and saw him sitting there with his feathers all fluffed up. Sorry that I haven't really filmed much today. I haven't felt that good, to be honest. Managed to do my swimming and had some lunch and got a blog post up that it was already written and everything, it just needed putting up. And then David, Emma and Maisie came over for quite a while, so I just spent the afternoon chatting with them and trying not to fall asleep. Yeah, really struggling with tiredness at the moment and like cramps and pain and just not feeling brilliant. I did check on my patient access earlier and my blood tests have already come back. I think all of them are back. I can't remember like what they did, so I don't know whether it's all of them or not, but most of them were fine, but the only one that wasn't says that I have got low potassium levels. I'm getting confused because I used to have low phosphate levels, but no, I've got low potassium levels. So it just says that the blood test needs repeating, but it doesn't say when or anything, so I need to speak to the doctor to find out like what she wants me to do about it, whether that could be causing some of my symptoms of like fatigue and weakness and cramps and headaches and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I don't really know what that's all about. I like I say, have no idea why my potassium levels are low. But if it explained why I literally cannot stay awake and all those other things, that would actually be quite helpful, because hopefully it's something that's easily like remedied by like taking a supplement or something. So we'll see. Anyway, I need to speak to the doctor. The only thing I did find out, unless I'm still waiting for some tests to come back, was that she didn't order a test for my iron levels. So she did like the normal like full blood count and everything like that, which they're usually all fine anyway, but it's my iron levels that I've been having trouble with. So I was on supplements, iron supplements for a long time because they'd got so low. Then I came off them because it was doing all right, and I've been off them for quite a while. So I was kind of hoping that we could just check like my levels to make sure that they hadn't started going back down again. But I don't think she's ordered that test, so I might have to go back and say, can we just test my iron levels to see if those are low, because if those are low, that would explain why I've been feeling so tired as well. But yeah, we shall see. I need to probably make an appointment with a doctor again. My GP comes back fairly soon. I think it's September, so can't see her quite yet, but I'll see the one that I've been seeing. So yeah, I don't know. At the moment I'm just a bit like, not really, don't really understand why I've got low phosphate levels. And I'm getting, I don't know, just feel a bit fed up from continuously not feeling very well. Like literally since the start of this year, things just haven't been right ever since I got that Campylobacter infection. I just don't feel like I've picked back up again, and it's just getting a bit much now, to be honest. I'm just fed up of feeling so drained all the time. Like I do get fatigue anyway, but this just seems to be like more, in that I just can't stay awake. It's driving me mad. Anyway, I'm gonna stop moaning, but I just thought I would check in and say hello before the day's out. I'm just chilling out on the sofa watching EastEnders, and yeah, I don't really have any plans. Tomorrow I don't have any plans at all, so I really want to get some editing done, and run a couple of errands, but that's about it. So hopefully a fairly quietish day, which I think I need at the moment. Yeah, I shall say good night now, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Saturday. I had a nice lie-in this morning. It was much needed. And I'm now up, I'm dressed. I'm going to go to a local jeweller's with my mum. There's one in our town, because I have two watches that both need new straps, and I've worn them for as long as I can. One of them is literally like disintegrating, and the other one has broken, hence why I have my like nice Olivia Burton one on that I would only normally wear for sort of like more special occasions, but at the moment I'm wearing it every day. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get the straps for those. I need to go to the post office to post a letter to somebody, and to buy some stamps, and we might possibly pop into Waitrose because I think I need to get a couple of bits in there as well. So yeah, I'll show you the watches that I'm going to get changed so that you can see a before and an after. So this is the first watch. It's from Accessorize. Got it for a birthday a few years back, I think, and that's what the strap's looking like. So here it's just literally disintegrating now, but it's a nice watch, so I just need to get a new strap for that one. And then this is the one that's broken, so it is, let's put it the right way up, yeah, it's a DKNY, yeah, DKNY watch, which I've had for quite a long time. It's got a white strap, which I think is always problematic because it just seems to discolour really quickly, but I'd kept wearing it, and the clasp has actually fallen off now. So I went to put it on the other day and this bit just came off in my hand, so that needs a new strap as well. So hopefully I can get a couple of new straps for those, and then I can start wearing them again. Right, my watches have been done, so I've just gone for a white strap on that one. It actually looks like a new watch now. That looks much better. And then this one I had to go for a slightly different colour because they didn't have the exact colour, but actually this colour here is pretty much exactly the same as that bit on the butterfly, so I think they look really good. So yeah, two pretty much brand new watches for under 20 quid, so I can now get to wearing those again. I have got, so this is the one that I've got on today, which is my Olivia Burton one, which I do wear sometimes, but I don't want it to get too bashed up, so I wear it now and again, but these are like more of my like everyday watches. So yeah, we got those done, went to the post office, and also went to Waitrose, and oh, it's stuck there. Happened to find some chocolates that I wanted to try, so I've got the Dairy Milk Chocolate Latte, which is milk chocolate with coffee flavoured cream and digestive biscuit pieces. And they're all like invented by different people, I've just noticed. So that was that one. Then there's the Simply the Zest, which is orange flavoured chocolate with almond, caramel pieces and digestive biscuit, which sounds really good. And then there's also the raspberry shortcake, which is milk chocolate studded with raspberry pieces, white crisp pearls and shortcake. So yeah, we'll be getting through those in the next, well, I don't know, I'm not sure how long they're going to last with me and Mum around, but we will definitely be trying those ones out. Right, it's currently like 101 Dalmatians in here because there's a dog barking like down the road, and every time that dog barks, Freddie starts barking. There we go. And it reminds me of, you know, that bit where they're doing the, oh, I can't remember what it's called, but when they're trying to do the like chain thing of like one barks and then another dog barks and then they pass the message on. It reminds me of that, so I'm like wondering, like, what are the dogs saying to each other? Like, have they got something going on? Anyway, I have been quite productive this afternoon. I have edited my whole weekly vlog. It's exported, I've made the thumbnail, so tomorrow I just need to put that up. So I'm really pleased because I thought I would be like trying to get it finished tomorrow, but actually I seem to have managed to kind of sit down and just get it done, so that is good. So yeah, it's been quite a productive day overall because I got my watch sorted, I went to the post office, sorted out Waitrose and did the weekly vlog, so I'm pretty happy. But yeah, it is now 7:15, so I am going to go and chill out, I think, for a bit. Don't really have any plans for the rest of today. I need to wash my hair, which is really exciting, but apart from that, just chilling out and yeah, hopefully having a nice Saturday night. Hello, so we have just got back from church. It was quite a long service today because our vicar is leaving, so it was a bit of a sort of like celebration, saying goodbye to him. And now we're heading off for lunch for a very late celebration for my dad's birthday. We're going to a place called, the Hoggett in Basingstoke, or on the way to Basingstoke. So we're going to head over there now because we're running slightly late.
You came out of nowhere that first time. Said you were too tired to walk the line. I said then hold up, precious. I can be a goldsmith and you a nomad or a tailor, and we don't have to follow the rules. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my...
I will just come on and end this week's vlog. Sorry that I didn't actually film anything after we went out for lunch. We had a really nice lunch. I'd never been there before. My brother had, but none of us lot had. And it was really nice. But yeah, when we got home, I was in a lot of pain with my tummy and stuff. So I've just spent the afternoon kind of curled up in a ball, trying to kind of cope with the pain and kind of like dozing and then waking up in pain, and yeah, so there wasn't much to film. Oh, sorry, my light is still flickering. I keep asking my dad if he can help me change it, so hopefully by next week it might be sorted. Anyway, so yeah, I've just had a really chilled out afternoon. Not in quite so much pain now, it's kind of passed a bit, and yeah, it's kind of come to the end of the day, or at the end of the week anyway. So I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have and you want to see more from me, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. If you also click on the bell next to the subscribe button, you'll get notified every time I upload a video, so you won't miss anything. God, it's like a blooming disco in here. Yeah, leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you've been up to this week, and let me know if there's any videos you'd like to see me do. And I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!